Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on what time you'll watch this video. Again, I'm here today. My name is Sharon Adundo. As you can see, we are in the middle of China preparations. Okay, so I just thought to jump in here again to answer a few questions. These are some of the questions I've received based on the post I made about going to China next year. It takes time. It took me over 1.5 years to get ready for China, and I can say information was very limited. I'm not sure why. The internet, even if you Google, doesn't give you much information about China preparations and just what to expect. So I've got all this figured out as of now, and based on the experience, based on the fact that we already went there and did and experienced everything, I'll help guide you to get prepared. So some of the questions I received so far. Remember, if you're new or if you're coming across this video for the first time, I think this is the third video I'm making about China preparations. So you can check my page, Facebook page, Sharon Adundo, and check on China preparations. And to help you get ready, if that's a place you've long to visit sometime, maybe in the coming months, coming years, just get started to learn, at least so that you can familiarize yourself on some of the things you just need to get ready for. Okay? Okay. China visit. We are planning to go to China next year. Arrival date is 28th February, and this trip I'm organizing is for 7 busy days. Arrival on the 28th of February, and those who can't stay any longer will leave on the 7th of March. So based on this schedule, it's going to be a busy schedule, whereby we are targeting to start visiting 3 markets per day. So arrival, remember, is Sunday. You plan to arrive on Sunday, February 28th, depending on where you'll be coming from. Visit starts on Monday. So Monday, we are planning to start the errands, visiting by 8 in the morning. So you have to wake up early to have your breakfast by between 6 and 7:45. Then we start heading out by 8. So target again is to visit 3 markets per day. Monday we'll visit a different market, Tuesday another one, Wednesday another one, Thursday another one. So in general, we're looking at least 12 different markets if possible. And I've checked on the weather. If everything remains constant, that is the plan as at now. So Friday, we are looking at it whereby in case you'll be having things to be shipped, you'll be consolidating your stuff. In case there is 1 or 2 areas you still wanted to go look at, probably special arrangements will be made so that you can go those extra mile to pop into areas that you haven't checked. So let me go back to the few questions. Right now, I'm just going to talk about 3 questions so that I don't make the video to be too long, because concentration matters. So one of the questions that I've received is the visa requirements. Visa, different regions charge different amount for the visa processing. I know I've got people, I'm currently based in the US, and the visa fee they charge for visa processing, if it's just the regular for visitors visa, they charge around $580 through agents. So if you go through the website, I think the fee is around $480 there, or you can go to the embassy. So depending on where you live, if you're close to the embassy, then you can try that option. But where I am, the embassy is not close to me, so they recommend we go through the agent. And the slower way, if it's not urgent, if you're not rushing the visa, they charge about $580 for the visa processing. for business visa or visitor's visa. And if you want it rushed, if you'll be waiting till last minute, they told me the fee is around $880. So versus, I know, example, I've talked to people in Kenya, they're saying the visa processing fee, they only charge 15,000 shillings, which is almost $135. Oh, okay, just a second.
Sharon.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm on live.
You on what?
I'm doing some live real quick.
Okay, just real quick. Vaughn said there's a lumper fee that he got charged, but the broker paid it on the Raycon for 103. Can you go in the settlement and give him a credit for that 103?
Okay, let me call you right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So I was talking about the visa fee. Visa charges different based on where you are. Here in America, again, the rate they are charging us is around $580. You can multiply that with about $130 to see how much it translates to if you're in Kenya. And then if you're in Kenya, here it's around 15,000. I haven't really checked. So, but I think that's a very fair rate compared to where we are. So that's again the reason why I did not include that visa processing fee. Visa processing again is easier if you check the Chinese embassy. You'll see the requirements there. You can contact them. They are easy people to speak to, and it's not all that complicated to get either visitor's visa or business visa in China. So again, another question I was asked about the visa is which visa would one prefer or recommend? I can say if you're still trying to figure out what's next for you, if you want to go explore, if you want to go visit, if you're just having ideas and just trying to see, like, let me go see what's there before I make a decision, you can just do visitor's visa. So the visitor's visa is easy. You'll just say when you're expecting to travel, what you're going to do. You'll say sightseeing and visiting, and just to familiarize myself with China. And then you'll say how many days you're intending to be there. So what happens in that instant is they'll process the visa. You'll have to submit your passport and passport photos, and then it takes less than 2 to 3 weeks. Then your visa will be out. But I recommend you start as early as possible so that you do not wait till last minute. In everything, it's better to start with the visa as soon as possible so that you don't wait for the last minute to process your visa. Okay, so the next part is, another question I got, what if I want to go majorly for business and I need a business visa? One of the ways how you can apply for the business visa, you can look for a supplier. I would suggest through example Alibaba. But from right now, even within you can easily identify a supplier through Alibaba or manufacturer or wherever he is, and you tell them your main reason why you want to go to China and request them to send you a letter to invite you. And in the letter, there is a guide. If you Google online, you'll see the letter, how they're supposed to write the letter. They'll need to say that they're inviting you to go either meet with you to discuss business, and you'll be responsible for your accommodation and air ticket, and they are welcoming you to go see their factory and, discuss about business. So you'll get a letter of invite, take it to the embassy with your passport and the application and passport photo, and get the business visa applied. And again, the same time, about 2 to 3 weeks, regular scheduling time, and you get ready. So those are some of the things that I was asked and I'm just trying to answer them as the questions comes by. Another last question I would like to talk about right now, so that the video is not too long, is why didn't I include the airline tickets in the package? Hey, remember, different people have different tolerance. There are different people also who have different airline preferences. And again, different people come from different regions. Example, we have some people like my friend Jackie who likes a lot of layover hours. She likes a lot of layover hours because she uses that layovers to jump out of the airport to go visit those other new places around the airport and have fun out there. So she's the kind who will prefer long layover, and this is coming from experience traveling with her. She likes long layover. Even 13 hours, she won't even mind 1 day layover. Even if you're going to Istanbul, Turkey, or Dubai, she likes those long layover so that she can get out of the airport and go have fun, then come back in the airport. Then we also have those category of people who don't like even to wait even 4 hours. So these people, if you book for them the kind of Jackie's ticket of over 10, 12, 1 day layover, you won't be in good terms. So this is one of the reasons why I decided to stay away from the airline side, so that everybody define their comfort levels. And again, there are those who've experienced Spirit Airlines and those who can do business class or first class. The rates are different. So everybody have their own comfort level depending on how much they have and how much their pockets can accommodate. So those are the questions I wanted to answer right now about the China preparations. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can inbox, you can text, WhatsApp. You have to literally go there, check the previous post. I'll also share it here about the contact information and the poster that I made, so that in case you have any questions, feel free to ask. Again, start getting ready early. Till next time, bye for now.